Hello, welcome to another video. The first video of 2025. Did you guys have a happy new year? I had a decent one. Not too big of a new year guy, but at least I'm a Christmas guy. But in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys about probably the best toy line ever. Better than Marvel Legends, Jada toys. And when I say better, I mean better. But why are they better? And what do we have so far? Well, in this video, I'm going to be telling you why they're better and what we have so far. So let's get right into it. And let's make it a tier list. Why not? All right, guys, rate the setup. What do you guys think? Doing something a little different than a white background until I get a nicer white background. Yippers! So, starting off, I got to give it to Ken. Now, like Ken all you want, I don't really like this character. Well, actually, no, the character I like, but the costume, it's just a complete repaint of Ryu, by the way, if you guys didn't know, because they're literally the same person. But regardless of what I just said, this guy is still really good. You know, you could, like, get him in a lot of poses, just like Ken. You can take off the shirt, but it's just, he's on the bottom because he's just a simple repaint. Really nothing else new, because even his Hadouken effect is repainted. It's nice. You gotta admit, folds a lot easier than I want, but it is really nice. And yeah, there's not much else to say about this guy, you know, but yeah, you know, he's not bad. It's a good start off. Looking at him up close now, I could tell that he does have a lot more paint than Ryu, I believe. We'll get to that when we see him, but you see on the shoulder, it's pink. It's a lot more visible in person, but I have actually not seen that at all, so just got to get that out there. I do like that little attention to detail. Following up Ken, I got to give it to Fei Long. Fei Long, I thought he was, the reason why he's down here is because he's just basically a plain action figure. It's just pants and abs, pants and loaf, but he's not just a repaint. He is a brand new sculpt all the way through. And the posability is great. Oh my lord. I love the posability of this guy. And his effect too is so good that I was going to put this at the bottom. But then I realized that effect just looks too good. Too dope. Who knew that another Jackie Chan knockoff could be so good? But regardless of everything I just said, articulation is amazing. There's really nothing else to add. Trust me, guys, the longer this video goes on, the more I'm going to have to say. We're just starting off here. One of the newer ones is DJ. This is amazing. The last guy I got, and oh boy, he's still good. All these figures are freaking amazing, you guys. I never knew he had an M on the side. What does that stand for? I have no clue what that stands for. But all these are amazing. You know, the paint came out beautifully. The words came out great. Love the... I don't really know what to say about these guys, to be honest. It's another shirtless guy. Like, what else can I say? I could tell you that my battery is dying. That's what I could tell you. But I could also tell you that instead of posing the action figure, I go for an itch. This is really hard with the new setup, guys. Oh, his head went away. The different head sculpts on all these guys are great. I've heard some people complain about how DJ's chest is different plastic, and you could tell that by the butterfly joints and the hollowness, but I never ever realized that. DJ and his power effect look great. I think this is probably the best power effect we've gotten, because you could have it when he just starts it, or you could also have it with the hole on the bottom when it's traveling. And just doing that just makes it feel so cool. You guys get that too? You guys get to do that with all your figures? I do. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. Even on the simplest parts of this guy, like the orange pants, he has yellow lining. That's not just a shadow you see. That is actually a paint line made of yellow to show that there's a crease in the figure. That is how good of attention span. That is how good Jada toys are. So, for this place, DJ's taking it. We are only getting better and better with these guys, trust me. This person was in my top 10 action figures of 2024, and it's really weird that they are so low on the list. But it's going to Cammy, my custom Cammy, because I did customize it because the legs do not have camouflage on them, and we're done looking at her butt because we're looking at the figure here. You know, I added that black pouch, this black, whatever you call it, just because this is my preferred look. So that's why she's down here, because I customized it. And it's not really the actual figure right out of the packaging. Oh, she's falling. But yeah, articulation still is really good. You know, it's like Jada Toys. How long have these guys been out? Because I feel like they just started. And they are doing phenomenal work. Especially with the booty, the bootas. Oh, the camera moved. So I guess we'll go over here. With the power, the drill effect. Plug it in. Perfectly fits. Does not fall down. You can just get her to kick. Just kick like DJ or something. Get her to kick DJ. Look at that. That looks so sick. You know, this just brings out my inner child playing with these toys. There's marbling on the figure too. I guess I could tell you about that. There is some marbling right here. But to be honest, marbling is not that big of a deal for me. It is for a lot of people, but not for me. Because it's something that just happens, it's not by choice. So for this spot, I'm going to give it to Cammy. Don't get me wrong, this is a lot of people's favorites. And he is one of my favorites. But he's not the main character at all. We're talking about Guile. I'm sorry, you Guile fans, especially my dad, but he's not number one. I know a lot of people really love this guy. He's not number one. But with his accessories, his little his comb that comes out, never see that in action figures. Real dog tags that DJ had as well, but they weren't really dog tags. The camouflage pants came out so good. The flags on his shoulders came out amazing as well. Not a single paint mess up on that at all. The sculpted wife beater, sculpted green wife beater. And best of all, as you see me posing him for something with the best things I got, he comes with his ability, like every single other Jada Toys figure does. Boom. It's so... These are complete action figures. They do come with angry head sculpts, every single one of them. Hasbro does not. So again, just giving more credit to not credit to Hasbro, credit to Jada Toys for absolutely nailing this line right off the bat. 4 more characters to go. This is getting really hard because they are all, in my opinion, the 4 of these that I'm going to show you are the best in the line. And they are, well, 2 of them are the oldest in the line. So sadly, I am a simp. You know, Cammy is on the list. Chun-Li is next. But I may be a simp, but I know when a good figure is a great figure, and this is an amazing figure, but it's on the bottom. Why is it at the bottom? Because I can't choose. I can't ever choose the top 4 of these guys. I pushed this video off for so long trying to figure that out. Articulation, again, I don't know why I have to keep on explaining this to you guys. I probably don't, is freaking amazing. Get her in everything. Have you guys seen that? The Street Fighter anime movie? Where she's in the shower? Why am I talking about this, you guys? I'm sorry, but look at that. Not the best. Still great. Even special toy lines like Hasbro don't get good paint abs on them. These guys, for all the line work you get, are amazing with the paint jobs. There's no misses here at all. Not a single miss for paint jobs. Here you go. I showed you that. I'm lost for words. I have nothing else to talk about for these guys. You're just going to watch me play with them for the rest of the time being. But as every other one, she comes with her effect. A little bit more unique, because you could do that with them. And she could even hold herself up with them, too. I guess I should have... no, they all stand up with their accessories on. But, you know, look at that. Tell me that's bad. It ain't, okay? It is not bad. You can put the foot in anything. You can take it off the stand, and you don't even need the stand. You can just have her float. It's great stuff. The curvatures on her are perfect. Articulation is amazing. Even if the neck is a little scrawny, still 2 points of articulation in the neck. Hasbro, take notes in the marijuana smoke. Look at this. Even the head does pop off a lot easier than I want to. But all you get is hardly a hinge. Plugging it in all the way, she could look up. I think I'm done talking about this. She could look down really good. Up is not, because her head is loose. But that's not the flaw of the figure. That is a flaw of me from probably yanking her head around too long. But Chun-Li would have been number 1. But I can't let my personal attachment get in the way. We're getting into the top 3 now. So, number 3, you already saw him. He's Ryu. This guy is great. Way better than Ken, because this is actually him. Main character. Can't say anything else. I bet I haven't said it already. There's more paint variety in this. The belt has little Chinese or Japanese logos on it. I do say that the black belt, I wish, wasn't so chipified. But everything in this guy is amazing. He is the face of Street Fighter, so kind of needed. His Hadouken effect is blue this time, not red. But it doesn't stand because it's so heavy. You get him in that, And that's basically all you can do with it. You can't touch it, otherwise it'll drop. But it looks cool. But I forgot to mention with Ken is you can take the belt off and strip him down so he's just in his top shirt. Let's go ahead and do that. Real freaking easy, because Jada Toys is smart and made this a rubber coating, or rubber plastic, I should say. And dude, this looks amazing. It's just, Jada Toys nails everything out of the park. I wanted to put this guy in first, but that's just because he's the main character. So, who is in the first place? Before I could show you number one, we got to do number two. Number two, Dalsim. What a figure. What a chunky boy. I did not know this guy was an absolute unit in Street Fighter. He comes with a bendy wire cape for 25 bucks. With different sides. This is green and this is black. Like, what? Hasbro, why aren't you doing this, man? McFarlane's starting to get into it, but this is so much better than McFarlane. How does, like, McFarlane, like... Oh, McFarlane is way ahead of Hasbro in updating things, you know? But Dalsim is not... His name's not Dalsim, guys. I'm sorry I messed it up. I'm not re-recording this, though. But yeah, you could pop off the shoulder blades to get into his non-cape style. It's kind of hard, especially on camera. But he goes on. Eventually. Put it on wrong. This new video setup is all about new things. I'm trying to do more stuff on video, less off camera, kind of like a Articulated Ninja or D-Amazing, more like D-Amazing. But another fire effect, put that on his fist. Some great uppercuts. Alternate heads. Pop that on. Looks a little weird, but oh man. Ken and this guy going at it with Ryu. Amazing. Just absolutely amazing. So much play factor with this guy. So much. Like, come on, dude. That is great. Get Ryu over here. Do a little uppercut thing. Boom. Look at that. It's just so good. Jada Toys is knocking everything out of the park with these guys. Every single thing. It's not even just flat, you know, plastic either. It's actually detailed. Like, oh man. Hasbro needs to upgrade. Especially with our number one. Number one. You've heard me mention him in the last... Number one. You've heard me mention him in the last clip. But I could not put this guy down at all. And you could really tell why Hasbro needs to take notes. Number one, there goes my collection. It's Dalsim. Thanks for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. No, but honestly, this Dalsim figure, the best. The playability to the top, dude. I mean, articulation, as always, is great. But as you can tell, he's got bendy wire arms and legs. You pop them out as simple as this. Right there. Take the leg. Pop it in. Boom. Bendy wire leg. Like, if a new toy brand like Jada Toys could do this, Hasbro could do this with a Mr. Fantastic. Like, there's no reason why Hasbro can't do this for this. Absolutely no reason. These sausage fingers, we're done. Those can't do anything. This does everything you want. I mean, guys, this is great. Oh, I'm so stoked about this. The rings on his head are metal. And they ring in the ear. Not a single mess on the head, the dome. The legs, bendy everywhere. Like, absolutely everywhere. Legs that aren't bendy, pinless. It's like, this is a dead giveaway for number 1. I mean, am I wrong? You guys are going to have to tell me, but there's nothing more I could say about this figure, just how amazing he is. Truly. I mean, I wish I could get better positions with him. Pause. I wish that I could get better poses with him behind the camera for you guys. But it's like, look at that. $25 for all of it. 25 buckaroos. This is just so good. Nothing else I could say about this. Oh, man. If you don't have this guy, pick him up. You're going to buy the entire line. Trust me. And that is it for my list. What do you guys think about this Toyland? Toyland. Nah, this ain't a Toyland. Toy line. I meant toy line. What do you guys think about this toy line? And what do you guys think about my little levels up to the best? I can't miss. It's the best. But that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This toy line is amazing. It's beautiful paint abs, beautiful articulation. We're getting every character right away, unlike Hasbro, not giving us complete teams for over, like, what, feels like 50 years. But yeah, we're still getting more coming out to this day. Can't wait for Blanca, and I can't wait for Sagat. I can't wait for all of them. But that will do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.